What is going on, my lovely collective? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, guys, Happy New Year's. Today is Thursday, January 2nd, when I'm recording this. But whenever you guys find this, is when it's meant for you. But yeah, guys, I hope it's been a good start of the year. All right, day two. Let's hope it's a good one and it continues to be one. Now, guys, I know so much happened in my life the last month or two of 2024, and it's changed me forever. But I'm finally feeling really, really good. So you guys are going to be seeing a whole lot more of me. All right. So you'll see way more YouTube videos. And just in case anyone's ever questioning it, when you guys see me doing YouTube readings, I'm also doing personal readings. I interchange them. I do like every other. All right. All right, my love. So let's see what is going on. Now, guys, this is a collective reading. This is for all signs. All right. So for whoever finds this message, let's see what's going on. Now, guys, in a few hours, I'm going to take down the yearly reading that I offer. I offer that once a year. I've had it up for about like a few weeks now. So yeah, I'm taking that down later tonight. If you guys still need it, it is still up. It is the longest and most extensive reading I offer. It's over an hour. It will be pre-recorded, sent to you with a month-by-month, very detailed breakdown of your 2025. All right? So head on over if you need it. All right. So collective, what is going on with you, past, present, and future? All right, my love. So the first card we have for the past is the Star card. We have the Fool card reversed. And we have the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. Page of Pentacles at the bottom. So for some of you, this is telling me be careful what you wish for, because there could have been something that you strongly desired, but it could have been something that, in true essence, it could have been self-sabotage. It could have been something that was detrimental towards you. Okay. So it could be a be careful what you wish for sort of thing. Or there could have been something that you desired and maybe someone or something around you was unwilling to comply. So let's pull some more cards and let's see what this is about. All right, so starting with the Star card for your past, why is this here? We have the Nine of Wands. And we have the Hanged Man reversed. I feel like there's someone here that was trying to stand their ground with something as much as they could. But it's something that you realize is forced. But I feel like somebody may have been holding on to something that it's overdue to be let go of. All right, but someone's being patient. And now you guys get to a point where something's cut off. I don't think you're necessarily like crying and distraught that something's cut off. I just feel like you know that you need to take a more independent route, or that there's just something you need to remove yourself from. All right. Although you may have had a desire for something, you're realizing that it's detrimental to your life. Like there's something you saw in someone or in something where it's like, oof, yeah, I'm good. Thanks though, but no thanks. You know? So we have the Fool card reversed. Okay, the Fool card reversed, that's when, like, if we continue moving forward with something, it's going to be road blockage. You know, after road blockage, after road blockage. Why is this Fool card reversed? We have the Knight of Cups reversed, and we have the Two of Pentacles. It's like there was a situation where a person or environment, there's just something where there could have been like a lot of manipulation, lying, cheating. I just feel like you wanted to give something of the benefit of the doubt. You wondered, man, should I really, really drop this? But like you see something that it ends that inquiry for you. Okay. So you decide like, no, I'm not gonna get my hands dirty with this. I'm not gonna build on this at all. And that's what takes you towards success. When you look at something and you finally realize like the worst is past you. Okay, so I feel like with the Queen of Swords reversed, it's you guys who are like, fuck no, stay all the way away from me, you know? So why is this Queen of Swords reversed? Justice card reversed. Let's get one more card here. The Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Cups, Queen of Wands reversed, King of Cups. There's something here, guys, that like, it pisses you off. Like, it triggers you. Like, I know a lot of us, we're evolving and we trying to do right by life. We're trying to do right by ourselves, you know, for ourselves. And there's something that you just saw it as so fucked up. You saw it as such an injustice and you became very cold towards it. While at the same time, you know, showing patience and showing discipline, because I feel like if you would have done what your id wanted to do versus what your ego had you actually do, I feel like your id would have like punched somebody in the face, or like your id would have just went wild on the situation. All right, because I feel like some of you, you're pissed off about the fact that something was such bullshit. It was such an illusion. Okay. Um, like there's just something you don't want to go towards, and you take off in a better direction, and you know you start something new, but there's something that just made you so unhappy. Like the conflict of something got you so unhappy. Um, you guys could have been very turned off by like someone's like mindset. You know, like imagine someone treating you a certain way or saying something towards you, and you're like, wow, huh, holy fuck, you're a fucking idiot. Like you're like an A1 idiot, you know? And it's just something that like you guys just weren't cool with it. And I think it turned you off and pissed you off at the same time how delusional something or someone, or maybe like a group of people, but like you're pissed off at how delusional something was. Like you ever just look at a group of people and it's like, how can you think that? How can you believe that? Like, how can you sleep at night? Like, how is that your norm? How is that your mindset? How are those your morals? Like, how do you wake up and think that this is okay? You know? So, present moment, what is going on with the collective? We have the Two of Wands reversed. The Magician and the Two of Swords reversed. Okay. So you decide that something's just not the path for you at all anymore. All right? Something is just so bullshit. Like, you're looking at someone or something and you're like, yo, like, you're living in La La Land. Like, stay over there doing that. And, guys, this pisses you off into success. All right? So what you saw was annoying, but it finally made you be like, okay, I'm good. Like, imagine it was like a friend or just a coworker, whatever. Let's say like things weren't good, and it's like, should I give you another chance? Like, should I? And then something happens, you're like, oh, nah, like that's toast. All right. So there's something that you saw it for what it was, and like any part of you that was still open to something, it's not open to it anymore. All right, so we got the Two of Wands reversed, the Eight of Swords, and this is something, guys, that has been living in your mind rent-free for quite a while. And this changes everything. Whatever you guys saw, whatever woke you up, whatever, like, you know, shook you awake, you're seeing this for what it is. Okay. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a call, and this is someone that will keep calling. Working, stop. Cool. All right, guys, sorry. Guys, what sign just called me? What sign will keep calling you over and over and over and over again until you pick up? I'll let you guys guess, and we can fight about it in the comments. I'll let you know who's right. But I just want to see who you guys think. But anyways, so there's something here, guys, where you're really at peace. All right? You're really, really at peace by letting it go. And again, guys, there's just something that like you realize, and it just like, like, do you ever see something about like a person, or find something out about like a situation, and just like anything that made the person look good or the situation look good, like it's just out the window. It reminds me of like in high school. I remember my brother used to have this one friend, and I used to think he was so, so cute. I had the biggest crush on him. And one day I just heard this motherfucker speak. Like he was just speaking. And I'm like, oh my God, is that really like, is that how you talk? Is that how you think? And like from that moment on, I just never found the person attractive again. All right. Doesn't matter who did. I'm like, no, like that mind is so ugly, you know? It was a very immature mind. So I'm getting that feeling like you just saw what was up. You saw through the veil of something. You took the blindfold off. And that caused like a very drastic change where you're like, yo, I'm not supposed to be here, nor am I ever going to be here again. All right, so your center card here, we have the Magician. So why is this Magician here? Why is this so important? Center card, central energy. This is what everything taps into. So let's see. Page of Wands reversed. Too many. And we have the Ace of Cups. So you guys are definitely on the path of healing from something. And there's a complete 180 in a lot of your lives. And guys, I'm sorry to say this, but all day I have been seeing shadow figures all around my house. So if that's something you've been seeing more than often, let me know, because like I feel like I've just had like these spirits all around me throughout my work all day today during my personal on YouTube. So y'all let me know what you feel about that. Okay. But there's this complete change. There's this 180. There's this tower moment that's happening where you go into a new chapter where you're genuinely so fulfilled, and you're genuinely very stable, very well paid. You have whatever it is that you need. And that within itself brings even more healing into your life. Okay. But there was something here that was blocking blessings. And deep down inside, you knew that. You knew that you're more balanced by letting something go. Now, it's interesting because the Page of Cups is here, reversed, next to the Magician and the Ace of Cups. So I want to see why that's here. Tell me more about this Page of Cups reversed. The High Priestess reversed. Yeah, so there's something that shifts for you in a big way. And there's going to be someone or something that you guys know for a fact it is full of shit. Okay? And if you don't know for sure, you're going to have a very strong feeling. And Spirit is saying, trust that feeling. Okay, this is something that might have been tough for you to move away from, but this, look, whatever it is you guys are coming up on, whether it's money, career, a new home, whatever it is, you can't bring this past situation with you. You're going to take off, but your spirit was not comfortable at all with what you just put death to. All right. And I don't mean literal death, guys, here, although someone may have dealt with the loss. But when I say death, I mean like a chapter is done. Like we shed that old skin. We're not holding that old skin anymore. Okay. Something is done. And guys, the World card, yes, it talks about a chapter closing, but it promises that the next chapter is going to be a very, very solid one. So Spirit wants you to be strong and to know a lot of prosperity is coming your way after you saw what you saw. And there's going to be energies that want to have part of the pie, but they didn't get you the ingredients. They didn't get you the eggs. They didn't get you the flour. They didn't get you shit. They didn't provide you with the oven. They didn't provide you with money to pay the electricity that ran that oven. All right. They weren't there waiting for you. If anything, this is probably someone that told you could even bake a cake or bake whatever it is you bake in, this pie, whatever. But now they want a slice. It don't work like that. No. So we have the Two of Swords reversed. Why is this the last card for your present moment? We have the Five of Pentacles reversed. The Judgment card upright. So guys, you make this choice, and guys, this is a choice for good, okay? And that's going to be a big shift for a lot of you. Some of you have been friends with someone for a long time, maybe decades, and that ain't your friend no more. They'll never sit at your table again. All right. Or some of you may have been dating someone or seeing somebody for a while, and now it's like there's going to be no communication. Some of you may have been at a job for a while, and it's like you're about to curse the boss out tomorrow and just be out and never look back. All right, but there's something that's done for good. Like there's no going back to this. It's done. And Spirit is saying that's the best thing that you could do, because you're going to realize that every part of your life where you were lacking, now you're replenished. And I always say, pay attention to your life when you drop someone or something. If that shit gets significantly better, don't ever fuck with that fucking loser, that clown again. All right? Chariot, the Strength card, the World card. So guys, be strong and be proud of this next chapter. Stand strongly, like stand very confidently. Because this is going to be something worth talking about, and you guys fought like hell to get here. And you lost a lot of things and people on the way. All right, but now you're going to be more stable than ever, but do this in silence. Don't tell a motherfucker what you got, especially if they don't have it. And that's going to be your story now. Having things that not everybody has. Okay? And I'm not talking just about like monetary stuff. I'm talking about peace. I'm talking about self-worth. I'm talking about self-love. All right? You have become independent from something because it was completely, just throwing you on the wrong track for your life. It was pulling you away from your life purpose. Okay? Something was actively pulling you away from your life purpose. Okay? Guys, I used to take isolation so personally, because that's something I actually had to deal with myself. Like, when I tell you guys in the last 2-3 years, like, just about every person that I'm like, yo, I'm buying this bitch a house, I'm buying her and him cars, like, everyone's gonna be good, we're all gonna eat, they're gonna be on my private jets, like, people I would have sworn to, like, the death of me that they were gonna be there. They're not there. They will never be there. They won't ever be close to it. And it's something I took very offensively, and it's something that I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? And it basically took my cousin dying last month to realize, like, isolation is the most beautiful gift that Spirit can give you. Imagine Spirit saying, I'm pulling you out of that because they're not good enough, because you're not challenged enough, because you're not respected enough, because they don't know who the fuck they're standing next to. So you need to remove yourself. And when they find out who the fuck they were standing next to, it's going to be too late for them to stand next to you. I didn't realize how much of a gift it was to have so many people doubt you, to have so many people come against you, to have people come in numbers against you, just to all look stupid at the end, just for you to excel. And none of those people have access to it. And you're living a life that they can't fathom, they can't touch. All right, again, and not because of the monetary, because of the self-peace, the self-worth, the self-love. It's a beautiful gift, guys, to be in isolation. It's a beautiful, beautiful gift. Because you guys are on your own, and that's exactly what Spirit wanted, because Spirit needed you to know who the hell you were. All right? That's why you can't stay in rooms with people who are going to put you down, ostracize you, talk shit. You're going to forget who you are, and they're going to get what they want, which is for you to forget who you are. And then they win. All right? And then people start doing loser shit, and they think that they're above you because of the loser shit, you know? And it's like, no, it's just that people, they can talk down on you so much that you start to believe that shit. All right? You start to feel threatened by the nothing that they're doing. And it's like, there's nothing to be threatened about. If anything, you're the threat. If all the stones are being thrown at you, you're the threat. I'm not throwing stones at something that isn't a threat. So going into the future, collective, we have the 7 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So you guys stood your ground through a lot of bullshit. Look at each of these wands as like an attack towards you. All right? And you stood against that. You had your wand in hand. You fought that. You're so happy. You're ecstatic, especially on the home front. and the family front. For some of you, it'll be more so family. For some of you, it might be more so home. For others, it could be, a mix of both. But you're so happy because of something that didn't work out. Four of Pentacles. So, guys, the greatest gift you could have given to yourself was walking away. So, congrats. Okay. You have all this happiness because you were reserved towards certain people, places, and things, and you're moving in silence. All right. People can't attack you if they don't know what you're doing, if they don't know what to attack or where to attack. All right, guys. So, do what you got to do, but keep things on a need to know basis. Hey, collective, how you been? Good. You? Hey, collective, how have you been feeling? Fine. You? Don't give these motherfuckers no ammo. You know what I'm saying? So we got the Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands here for your future? Four of Wands. So guys, you're stable as fuck. Okay. And I feel like there's someone that didn't genuinely mess with you or fuck with you. And there's going to be a lot of anger and resentment coming from someone or something that no longer has access to you. Okay. For some of you, you could be... For some of you could have a breakthrough that's so good that you look back at your past and then it pisses you off for a second. And it's like, look at everything I have now. You tell me I could have been had this shit had I not dealt with that person, place, or thing, So a lot of you, you're going to feel that. For others, there's going to be someone looking at you. And this is going to be someone that genuinely doesn't they don't genuinely fuck with you, but they're mad. They're mad. Why? Because you're really happy and you're really stable. Okay. And that's something that wasn't expected, which is a shame. Why wouldn't they expect that? Okay. So this is coming from a person or energy that you doing well, these big plans that you had, all the success that you wanted, they looked at that as like, oh, the collective is fucking delusional. You're never going to do that. And pretty upset when proved wrong. Okay, so someone I just feel so much inner turmoil from someone. Someone is not in alignment with their soul. All right, guys, the energy it takes to be bitter and to wish bad on people, that energy can destroy us. And something I said in the last reading, who did I read last? I think I did Capricorn last. Guys, no, I didn't say it in Capricorn. Sagittarius. Guys, when a person or environment is up to no good and continues to be up to no good, you don't have to bring karma into your hands. There's no way you can just be doing bad things every day of your life and it's not going to catch up. All right. If there's someone that's going out and hurting people, one day you're going to go outside. You're going to hurt the wrong person. You're going to hurt the person who has time for you today. All right. And that person's going to be like a 7th-degree black belt and fucking you up in whichever way you need to be fucked up. All right. So guys, people who are going out with all this malicious, weird movements, you don't got to do shit. If you're weird and you move weird, the weird moves are going to catch up. You don't got to get your hands dirty. Okay. And again, guys, life has taught me. There has been a lot of weird shit that has happened to me in the last few years. And I got to a certain point where people either rocked with me and wanted to be friends with me and learn certain things, or they were like, fuck you, you're annoying. And it's like, or do I make you look at yourself a little more? So there's a lot of things I went through that I genuinely don't feel I deserved. And, from the inside looking out, it could seem like, everyone's living their best life, and God gave me the gift. And I call this a gift because I was not looking for it and I didn't know I needed it. But there is an instance where he showed me what these malicious people were up to. And it was not something I looked for. It's not me oh, let me look on your Instagram. I don't give a fuck about these people. Once I don't fuck with somebody, I don't fuck with you. But there was something I was not looking for, and it showed me what every single person was going through. And my guys, oh my God. Guys, When I saw it, I'm just like, oh my God. I'm sitting here thinking like everybody's living their best life. And I thought that I was suffering the most. And I realized that I was the most blessed. I realized that I'm the one that like actually got out of a lot of dark and crazy shit. And every single person that had came against me, they were deeper into theirs. Like they were all deeply into some heavy shit in every way, shape, and form. And I'm just like, oh my God. All right, guys, people who do bad things, God handles that, all right? There's no such thing as getting away with something, maybe for a little while, but when you do ugly things, ugliness is going to follow you, you know? 10 of Cups. All right, my loves. So we have the Temperance card reversed and the Three of Wands reversed. So you see how you guys are really, really happy. Now someone has to swallow the pill of, fuck, I can't sit with the collective anymore. All right, someone's soul is in shambles. Someone's spirit is in shambles because they can't expand here with you. Imagine you pulling up to a beautiful, happy home. Everyone's laughing, smiling outside. Someone's turning on the barbecue. You know, someone went to the store to get your favorite cuts of meat, whatever. And for someone to see this and it's like, damn, I wish I could get an invite, but it's way too beyond that. It's not gonna happen. All right, you guys are really pushed to an extreme because of someone's really fucked up ways of thinking. Okay, that's why you don't fuck with somebody or something anymore. Whether it's a person, place, or thing, you're walking away because it's like someone's mind or mind like mindset or someone's way of being. It just really, really turned you off. All right, it really, really turned you off. All right, so the last card for the future, we have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Wands reversed. So yeah, no, you guys, you're not involving yourself with this at all. And that's why your life is so balanced. All right. So I feel like there was energies coming against you, fucked up things that you saw, and it's like jokes on everything and everyone else. This could be vice versa though. You have to have the discernment and be honest with yourself. Have you been putting good in the world? Have you, been making a lot of people's lives worse? You have to be honest with yourself. But whoever went out with ill, malicious, intentional maliciousness, yeah, ass is getting handed to them. Okay. And guys, you're going to come up in a way that spirit doesn't even want you to talk about. All right. You know how we all say, like, hey, if I won millions of dollars, I wouldn't tell anybody, but there would be signs. Here, it's exactly that. Like, let there be a few little signs, but don't straight up say it. At least not now, because I do see that there's energies that would want to come at you with crazy, conflicting sort of energies against you. All right. So as you're taking off, guys, you're going to take off in ways that you don't expect, faster than you expected as well. And when you're taking off, like there's just someone like, fuck, like crying and they're broken down energy. Okay, and that's no longer your problem. That's blocked enough blessings for you. We're not doing this no more. All right. So guys, let's get some cards of advice. Let's see what spirit wants to say about this. I'm going to get my talk shit deck. All right. It just feels appropriate. And if this is resonating with you guys so far, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my Amazon wish list if you guys want to surprise me and bless the home. And of course, guys, if you need any sort of reading, I would be honored to read for you. The yearly reading goes down in a few hours. Use the discount code YEAR 2025, one word altogether, YEAR 2025. That'll take about $50 off of that yearly reading. All right, but if you guys need something quick, please get an emergency reading. Those go out within 24 hours. And then my other top priority reading is the one-on-one live reading. That I like to contact the person within a day of them getting that reading. And then I like doing that reading within a day or two. I was telling another sign that the other day, one came in at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and we were done with the reading by like 11 o'clock in the morning. All right, so those are high priority for me. All right, so let's use this deck. Just gonna pull a few and let's talk our shit. So So what does Spirit want to tell you? How are we going to end this? This deck is called Situationships. No, Situations. Realization, awareness, finding out, coming to light. And clearing that energy out. Guys, you saw something for what it was. Like, you saw something that just made up your mind for good. You saw something that just disgusted you. You're like, nah, fuck that. This is trash. You're not bringing the trash inside. You're not going to have your whole house smelling up because you decided to bring trash inside. We're not doing that. Right? We're not doing that. It's done. Guys, the cycle's complete. You're not doing this again. And I think that for a while you were open to trying certain things and doing certain things in certain ways, but that's done. All right? If anyone thought that they were going to have access to you, like, that time has passed. All right? If it fits to the situation that I'm reading. And it's going to be an extreme cutoff. All right? For some of you, it's not even extreme. It's just you know that it's done. But I think what's really going to be extreme is the new era that you're walking into and how someone's going to feel like looking at that, knowing that they can't access it. Right? And you got receipts. Like, this is something where if you were put in like a court of law or something, if it was you against like whoever this is or whatever this is, it doesn't stand a chance. It really doesn't. You have so many receipts. And you're like, I did what to you? Prove that. Oh, you can't prove that? Cool. Hey, jury, look, this is what this person did. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got receipts. You're good. Like, I feel like there's energies around you that just been talking to hear themselves speak. But it's all bullshit coming out their mouths. And I feel like so much is coming to light. Okay, I hear Spirit saying that the truth will finally be out in a lot of situations, especially if you were seen to like have the short end or be the short end, you know. So Wish came up under trash, and we have Ascension, Drama Queen, triggers. So the trash wishes that it could ascend with you. All right, but the trash went about things the wrong way. All right, you want to be dramatic. You want to do shit that wasn't necessary. All right, you want to go ahead and trigger the collective. Now, how the fuck do you feel? Like a fucking DTD, right? Because the collective is doing A, B, and C, and you need to see your way the fuck out. Like, what are we doing here? And someone's going to be looking for you, wanting to be part of your energy, and they're crushed that you can't. Go figure, guys. So you're telling me if you treat somebody like shit, and they come up, you can't be part of it? Wow. Had no idea. That's why you got to be nice to everybody, you know? That's why I don't go out looking for problems. And that's why I assume it's something bad that has nothing to do with me. If someone's behind me while I'm driving and they're on my ass, because I'm not a slow driver. I drive well, you know? But if someone's on my ass, I don't get mad. I don't curse them out. I don't slow down. I say, yo, what if there's someone in the car that needs to go to the hospital? And it's so bad that they didn't have time to call the ambulance. They just threw that person in. And that's a true story that happened to me once. My son couldn't breathe. And I'm driving as fast as I can. Some lady looked at me and she was like, some little Karen looked at me. The way she slowed down. And I had to do some crazy shit to get next to her to show her my baby. And who knows if you would have been here today. But we can't get mad at people about certain things, guys. You never know what it is behind you. And if someone's treating you like shit, if someone's doing malicious things, they are fucking miserable and they are hurting more than you are. All right? Because honestly, guys, when we're trying to evolve, we don't want to go out and hurt people. All right? So I already look at people in a certain bracket like, oh, you sitting down, you talking shit, you breaking bread over this, you making shit up, you being malicious. You are so fucking ugly. You are so fucking immature. Like, you are so fucking undeserving of good things. And if that's the way you want to walk about life, then sigue, keep walking. But yeah, there's going to be people that regret it, guys. They're going to be like, fuck, I wish I could have really just built with the collective. Like, I wish, you know, We could have had matching, like, I don't know, cars, or like, buy all these acres of land next to each other. Like, nah, now they can't sit with you. And oh, it's such a tragedy. And life is intervening. All right. This is life and God and whatever it is, humbling these energies that came for you. All right. And this is, these are energies that felt like they still had time with you. And that's another reason why so much anger is coming out, because it's like, no, you're locked up. No, clock is up. There's no more time here. So now there's anxiety. Okay. Somebody wants to be plugged into you, but it was only going to hold you down. All right. I feel like instead of, this is like, guys, think of the energy of like somebody that will see someone doing well, and instead of like being kind and trying to figure out how they did it, they get jealous and talk shit. And it's like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Like, I don't know about y'all, but like, I'm so inspired when I see people, especially around my age, like doing big things. And it makes me just want to be like, yo, let me cook a meal for you. Like, can you sit down? Like, can I ask you a few questions for 20 minutes? Like, can I pick at your brain for a little? And when people do that to me, I feel honored. It's the people that get so ugly when they see you rising in a certain way. And it's just like, yo, you need to leave your insecurity over there, because us doing well does not mean that somebody else is not going to do well. So if you have to treat somebody like shit because they're doing well, baby, you're not even in the wavelength to accept your life doing better. You're not. Everything is all a frequency. Success is a frequency, wealth is a frequency, love is a frequency. If you're out here mad and bitter about people who are doing well, you're gonna fucking suffer. It's gonna be gross. Like, you're never gonna have all the things you want in life. And if you do get certain things, it's gonna be at a big price, and it's gonna be a price that you probably may not want to pay. All right. There's people that they don't have to pay for anything that they want. They don't have to go out and get it themselves. But maybe there's someone at home controlling them. Maybe there's someone at home, financially abusing them. Saying, I pay for all this. Now you got to do this for me. I don't know about y'all, but I want to do it. And I want to do it in a way that it can't be taken. You feel me? So yeah, guys, this is something that you always thought was going to be unconditional. All right? And I think that it was on your part. But now someone lost out because they were pretending. All right? So now somebody has to settle for a worse commitment because there's just too much bullshit, too much gossip. You can't come together now. Too much was said. All right, guys? Too much was said. So guys, I'm so glad you got this clarity. I'm glad that you're done with this. All right. And I'm glad that Spirit is about to bless you and your table right in front of all these people that did this. I love you guys. Happy New Year again.